Okay, the question this morning is, can you do a smoky eye in less than 5 minutes? The answer to that should always be yes, but I know some of us struggle with doing a good smoky eye. So a couple of things I started with first. Obviously, I followed my flawless 4 steps, so I'm going to start with my lotion, primer, BB cream, foundation, contour, blush, and then I seal it with a light powder. Okay, so I'm done with that. I went ahead and then lined my eyes with some navy blue, which is the Precarious. That's what the color is called. And then I am using Addiction Palette number 3, which is the like purples and plums kind of colors. I have a navy blue uniform at work, so this goes with it really well. All right, so I lined with Precarious, and then I took a wet liner brush, and I used Cheeky, and then I just went over my liner. So it's dark, but it's sparkly, so that's kind of cool. The reason why I wet it is because once Precarious dries, nothing's going to really stick to it. So I wanted to make sure that it stayed on my eyes. You can see I have a little bit of fallout over here. Whoops. And a lot left on my brush, so I'll have to fix that. All right, so I'm going to use a dark smoky color here. I'm actually going to go ahead and start with the black. Just lightly in the corner, okay? I'm kind of bringing it up underneath the brow bone and then over here. I'm going to layer that with some Cheeky, which is that sparkly purple that I also lined my kind of see that smokiness really coming together already. Okay. So I use the other end of my liner brush. I use a shadow brush, okay? It's kind of fluffy but flat. And then I'm going to use another kind of fluffy but flat brush here to do my lid color, which I'm going to use Flippant, which is like a vibrant, bright, shiny purple. Oh, my nose is dripping. Oh dear. I'm just going to go over the lid with that, and you can see it really blends very nicely. You notice too, I'm just kind of patting that in. I'm not smudging it out or anything. I want it to stick, and I want it to, oops, I'm just a hot mess this morning. Okay, so I've got Flip It on the lids, Cheeky and Irate in the corners, and then I'm going to use a highlighter brush to get Smitten, which is this like shimmery pinky color in the corner here. And then I'm also going to do that under the brow bone here. And then I'm going to fix that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, it is time for some fiber lashes. I am starting with a primer just so that you can really see how thick and wonderful the fibers go on. So this primer is white and the fibers really stick nicely to it. So I just like to use it sometimes for a dramatic effect in my video. This is just a cheap primer. It's the Wet n Wild version. Okay, so now they're covered nicely. Look how nice and thick and full my lashes are. just using the fibers. All right, so I'm going to seal that in with the gel. I'm working on keeping my mouth closed while I do mascara, but no guarantees, guys. I just haven't mastered that skill yet. Okay. And then I do like to put on some more fibers. Now you can really see how full my eyelashes are getting, and I just have little tiny baby lashes. So those of you who have these long, luscious lashes, they're gonna look really fancy with these 3D fiber lashes. And then you're just gonna finish that off with some mascara or some gel. I like to seal it with a different mascara sometimes because it seems to keep my fibers on a little better. Sometimes, you know, you just have a hard time parting with your old mascara. That's okay. You can incorporate it into the routine of the fiber lashes. And I know some friends of mine are very particular about their brushes. And you can always reuse brushes. You can clean off the brush and use it even in the fiber gel if you prefer. So, always a possibility there. Then I do my lower lash line. And it really just makes your eye stand out. Okay, this is my smoky purple eye in 5 minutes.